a matchup we have for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world, a rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves all problems and gets you those valuable bragging rights. Welcome everyone to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange, taking on a team from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
People still fill in the stands, and he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Syracuse's offense will have the football first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed over the middle, it's Cook. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Third down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
Action is set.
The give to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Action is set.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Looking to throw on first down. And some room to work. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Let's see what they've got on second down. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Pressure coming. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So West Virginia's offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, What players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Back to pass on second down. Fires to the big zone. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Option is set.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Let's go. Gives it on the option. Makes him talk for the hand. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Wide open downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
A 1st and 10 for this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a TD.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And option is set.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point, no good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. That's reeled in. It's Ross. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
Wants to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. The inside handoff. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous.
Gets away from one. He smashes his way through again. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. The Mountaineers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking downfield on first down. He's got an open man. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Love the route there by the tight end in man-to-man coverage. He's able to separate from the defender, and then once he has the ball, he's able to rip through the tackle and go get more yards.
Option is set.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Man, what a nice touchdown run. And this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
Entering wide drive down.
Looking for the 2-point try. The snap sets up to throw. Quickly complete. Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same thing on the 2-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip.
Option is set.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. The give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, putting them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Willis. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. To the air on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Willis. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you got to be careful on offense when you're dialing up the screens. You want to do them on obvious passing situations. When you're anticipating the DNs really racing up the field, they didn't have it set up that time.
Finds his tight end. There he goes. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Option is set.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Ross. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Cover 6.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for third down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Oh, they're after him. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The Orange will have to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Option is set.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. On the move, it's Hubbard. Finds some fresh air. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind. It forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. Breaks into the open. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the fourth quarter, they are going to be gassed.
They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Go straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, West Virginia.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. Guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays.
Option is set.
And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right there.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Enter. Option is set.
Syracuse will send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line.
Action is set.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Going right to work up top. He spins that thing down the middle. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give on the option. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That's caught. It's Gallagher. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense. Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
Action is set.
And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10.
Green 25.
Power football with the run. Heading to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back. In this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person.
Check disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right, offense, defense. Paul, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but this is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown right here.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Action is set.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Give to the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play.
Action is set.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll start this drive with a pass. He'll throw it. A strike downfield. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Suddenly, after that last big play, they're on the move. 1st and 10 from the 44. Here's the handoff. Fights off a defender. And another broken tackle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to run it. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
And option is set.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Makes the catch, it's Gallagher. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
Entering play call, speed option. Option is set.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Vaughn. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the 1st quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Trying play action. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Lowers those pads. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Option is set.
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. They'll try the run. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They'll go right back to it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. Fourth down coming up. Syracuse will be forced to punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Wants to bring it back. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and beat them and prevent explosive plays.
Caught over the middle. It's Vaughn.
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. It's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
The Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give on the inside. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now, and you're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play. So if I'm on offense, I keep throwing him the football.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter.
Option is set.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent, this one's over.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff you close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Orange will have to punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Turning it on! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Option is set. Option is set.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. From the gun, running back on the move. He has the first and still on his feet. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Option is set.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Option is set.
The Mountaineers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Rides to back and leaves it. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Option is set.
And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Gallagher.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Option is set.
The Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
And option is set.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. To a drive there of 84 yards. And they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Option is
The
set.
Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Option is
You
set.
got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just
Option is
have to
set.
make that catch. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt will come to rest just inside the 30. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
The Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Takes a handoff. It's White. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Option is set.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
Cricket.
From the gun, the running back has it. There he goes. The tag. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stuff.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it's finished off with that thrilling 56-yarder for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Ross. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. And now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Syracuse will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And they'll mark this one at the 20-yard line. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire.
Can't let him run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break.
Option is set.
And the Mountaineers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Vaughn. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
In the red area, it's White. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
Motion from the wide receiver. Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
Option is set.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Enter. Option. Option
They're
is
ready
set.
to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Corner blitz to zone blitz.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand.
Option is set.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Option is set.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The Orange trying to come up with an explosive play to convert this third down. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 kicks remaining on the clock. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking for room. It's Hubbard. Breaks the tackle. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here.
Entering play call. You have 5 options. Kickoff
He'll
left
put
is
total
selected.
leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Double brackets. Mike
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind.
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Cover 9.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Option is set.
The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Now on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Option is set.
Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackle.
Just when they're looking run, now up top. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. The Orange will have to punt. Fair catch will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. He'll start this drive firing. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. They'll go to the counter. Turning it on. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
Yeah, it's a really good job with the misdirection, right? Bringing somebody's one direction with so much speed, the defense reacts. Now you bring another guy the other direction. Hard to see one and then react to the other, especially with that kind of speed on the field, and that's why you had a big play.
Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab. It's Barnes. On the move at the 30. Kearney on the Jets. Touchdown Mountaineers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Deep breath, right, man. You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Nixon. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Syracuse will send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They go to the ground. Across the 45. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Buys a little extra time. Outside the pocket, lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be. And a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Paul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job.
And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
15 options, padded empty selected.
And he added the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Option is set.
Running back searching for a hole. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
With the catch, it's Nixon. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Orange line up here on 3rd and inches. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Option is set.
These read option plays are very hard to stop because you got to have enough guys in the box to play that immediate run, but also always be ready for that quarterback to take the ball and scoot out wide.
And when the quarterback operates this like a magician, it makes it even tougher.
And
when he can see it, read it, and just flat go, those easy plays right there. I mean, he just picks up a little bit of yardage, but he can do it again and again and again, and it's just frustrating.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Gets the back moving. Direct snap. It's Cook. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
There are 6 categories.
They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground.
Here we go.
They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter,
there he goes. He didn't quite make it to the sticks, and it'll bring up a 4th down from the 42. Syracuse will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Option is set.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
From the gun, the ground game. Across the 45. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Looking to buy time. Got a man. It's Gallagher. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10.
Easy.
To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's White.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Option is set.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down.
Jackrabbit.
They'll run it from the gun. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, West Virginia. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone and an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. The defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
Option is set.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was finished off by a terrific 26-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Finds the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Creates a little room.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through. It's really helping out this offense.
Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Here's the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Pocket breaking down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The Orange will have to punt. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. He's got him along the sideline. Beautiful footwork for the first down.
This defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Leaves it with the back. Plows through the defense. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Mountaineers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Gallagher. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Looking downfield on first down. Gets rid of it. Fires to the big fella. Busts through behind his pad. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
Action is set.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback.
Coach suggests inside zone.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. With the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Great job by the back on the option.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And action is set.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So a drive there of 85 yards. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
Action is set.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
The game plan was simple on defense. They had to find a way to contain one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football. And, guys, not only have they contained him, they've completely shut him down. This offense has no points in this game. Remarkable job by the defense.
And action is set.
Syracuse will send out the punt team. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop.
Action is set.
West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution.
Open field on the right. Past the 20. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And honestly, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Lining up to add
there are
another.
8 categories. You have 15 options. That attempt is selected.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead.
Entering play call.
That one's
you
going to
have
get a
5
little
options.
star marked
Above
beside it
left
on the
is
play
selected.
sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He leaves it with his back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there getting the sack.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse turning, just keeps moving. Drills him with the stiff arm. The 20, past the 10. Touchdown, West Virginia. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
They'll try to add another
there
to
are 8
their lead.
categories. You have 15 options. That attempt
And he
is
splits
selected.
the uprights on the extra point. They couldn't draw up a
Entering
drive better than that one.
option
Just
set.
gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will
Entering
come
play
out to the
call,
25-yard line.
Cover 4, fire zone
The
3,
Syracuse
cover
offense
3
heads
spy.
back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Makes the grab, and
Entering
not
play
quite
call,
enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Rushes on him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Option is set.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line.
These specialists and these return specialists, they got speed for days. But but you better hang on to the football. I know you want to make big plays, those splash plays that can change games, but you better secure the football first.
I'm a little bit surprised you're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Mountaineers looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, 1st down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Oh, and he finds his slot receiver on that 4th down throw. And I'll tell you, this guy is not the biggest receiver in college football, but he does such a good job working the middle of the field. He's just able to get open and read coverage. Every quarterback loves having a slot receiver like that.
And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Option is set to.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Option is set.
And the Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Shows him the stiff arm. Continues to fight for yards. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the 4th quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on.
Touchdown, Mountaineers! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And option is set.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. They march 78 yards down the field, and they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
There are 6 categories.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. They'll go to the ground. He stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying to set up the screen. There he goes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
There are 6 categories.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Motion from the back. Back to throw. It's Collins. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Syracuse will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin them deep.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And it'll be down right there.
Enter.
Dude, how about
Option
that
is set.
boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Looks as if
Entering
he'll
play
work his
call.
way
Coach
forward and get it up to
suggestions.
about the
There are
11-yard
categories.
line.
You have 12 options.
Yeah, and that's a
RPO
great
red
job by
hood
this
off.
offense. And I'll tell you what, fourth quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you
Inside
want to do.
zone.
Lean on these guys, run the football, eat that clock.
The Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over
Entering
100
play
yards
call.
in this game.
Coach
They knew that they were going to have to
inside
really
zone.
put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
To the ground with the back. Hard running there. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10.
Got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
Option is set.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
The Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Let's go.
It's a draw. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a
Entering
first
play
down.
call. Power
And I
red.
think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Option is set.
And the Mountaineers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Leaves it with the running back. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the 2nd level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
Option
We've
is set.
reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here.
Option is set.
The Mountaineers pound. They'll try to impose their running game. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
And the Mountaineers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout,
And
West Virginia.
Option is set.
The Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10.
And
One play at a time. Here we go.
option is set.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
And
West Virginia.
option is set.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee.
Option is
They
set.
get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout,
And
West Virginia.
option is
After
set.
this, it'll be a wrap. And they'll take a knee.
Entering
You know what's
play
great about
call.
rivalry games?
Suggestions.
Each side hates
Categories.
every wretched
Options.
breath the other one
Options.
sucks into their greedy lungs.
Figuratively speaking, of course. And when you win, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific
Entering
collegiate
post-game
careers
screen
make some of the
options,
biggest plays of their
passes.
lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.